What the haters talking about?
What's up, family? A couple of months ago or so, I made a video about this chick named Pearl Davis. Her moniker on YouTube is just Pearly Things. Some people didn't like what I had to say about her. I said she was a culture vulture. I said that she was a Kevin Samuels knockoff. I said that she was using Kevin Samuels material to advance her own agenda. And once she get ahead, she is going to turn her back on the people, primarily black people, who supported her channel the most. And that's what happened. Now, fam, people have been hitting me up about this video of her interviewing this known racist named Nick Fuentes. Many people were like, hey, Will, you were right. You were right, man. You was right about her. You were right about her. Some people even hit me up and apologized for taking her side, trying to defend her. See, one thing I know, fam, is that there are certain people, you can just watch their energy, watch how they move, and it'll tell you what their intentions are. It don't matter what's coming out of their mouth. Watch how they move. But what comes out of their mouth is also telling. But you have to be able to peep it. She's talking to Nick Fuentes, and he's talking about how the Holocaust was not that big of a deal. He's like, it was nothing special. And this chick, just Pearly Things, goes, yeah, it's the same like slavery. It's the same as slavery. I'm paraphrasing. They embellish it. This is what she said. They embellish it. Let me go back. She said, it's like the slavery stuff. The slavery stuff. What the fuck you mean slavery stuff? The slavery stuff. If you ever hear somebody say something like that, fam, already you should be looking at them with the side eye. Slavery stuff? You mean the rape, the subjugation, the murder, the thieving, the lying, the appropriation, the colonization, the discrimination? You talking about all of that stuff? You talking about the selling of human beings? That's what you're talking about? That's stuff to you? That's just stuff? I call it an atrocity. Perhaps one of the greatest atrocities known to mankind. And then she goes on to say, whether they embellish it. I feel like they embellish it so that they can control people. Who are they that is embellishing it to control? And how do they control people with the truth? I feel like they are trying to keep critical race theory out of schools because they are trying to control people. They don't want to tell the truth because the truth hurts. What does the truth hurt? It doesn't hurt their heart because they have none. It hurts their image. It compromises the lie. So if they tell the truth, then not only do little black kids understand their history and the importance of it, how valuable black people were to American society, America's come up. White people understand it too. And also all the immigrants who come to America understands it too. And they realize that black people wasn't just kicking back, chilling, while the white people were building this country. No, quite opposite. It was the black people in the fields that was built in this country. It was black people who built everything in this country to create its foundation. Black people did that. Nobody else did it. Black people did it while white people were sitting on their asses, drinking lemonade on the porch, riding around on horses, whipping people. And then, once black people were freed, first of all, working black folks for 20-hour days sometimes, working little babies as young as 2 years old, got them in the field, got them as house servants, while they sit on their ass and just point directions. Just, hey, do this, do that, woo. And then got the nerve to call us lazy when we no longer want to accept crumbs. And if y'all don't get y'all raggedy, man, yeah, fam, this is why they don't want to tell the truth. This is why they don't want to teach the truth. Because the truth is going to compromise the lie. No longer are little white kids going to feel superior. They're going to be like, oh, they did this. Oh, they did that. They did this. They did that. They did this. They did that. They did this. The reason why I got this is because of them. They did this. They built this. They created that. Oh, God. Man. All this time, I thought that they were just subservients. I thought that they were just here, just taking up space. You mean they really did great things? We came here doing great things. Remember, fam, they brought over scientists, developers, doctors, lawyers, archaeologists. Many of our best were shipped here and stripped of their titles. Besides their humanity, they were stripped of their professional titles. They want to make you think that it was just a bunch of savages came over here. How these were human beings, man. People who had families, who loved their families. People who had tradition, who respected their lineage. I've heard a number of people, including people who are her most loyal supporters, who have said, why would she interview that guy? I can tell you from the perspective of someone who interviews people all the time that I oftentimes interview people to get an understanding. Even if I don't agree with them, I'll speak with them to try to see where they're coming from. I don't interview to interrogate, as she said. But I will tell you this. Oftentimes, the interviewer would interview someone who shares their opinions, who shares their beliefs. They will interview them so that they can say on record the things that they say off record. You catch what I'm saying? In other words, Pearly believes a certain thing that this Nick guy believes. She can't say it out loud, so she brings Nick on her show to say it for her. Kind of like what ESPN does with Stephen A. Smith. What TNT does with Charles Barkley. Catch my drift? Are you picking up what I'm throwing down? Back to Pearly. How could she not know a white nationalist cracking a stereotypical joke about a black person being late was inappropriate? She absolutely knew. She had to know. She's everything that I thought she was. She came into space, in this manosphere space, used a black man's blueprint for success, used black people, primarily people from his audience, to help her blow up. She got in the door, locked the doors, and now she's one of the gatekeepers. And she's showing her true colors. Thanks, Pearly, for proving me right. I rest my case. No more talk.
What the haters talking about?